All right, today I want to share with you an idea I thought about very heavily last week. It's a simple idea that is very complex and it has the ability to change you, but only if you sit with it, only if you think deeply on it. So the idea is simply this: if it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you. And there's three aspects of this that I want to talk about in particular. If it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you. The first place that we see this is, say, in the gym. When you go to the gym, if you just do what you've always done, you will get what you've always got, right? You go in there and you go through the motions, you do your air squats, you do your push-ups. This is why so many people will go to the gym for years and they won't look any different. They won't actually be improving, they'll just be maintaining. Because the amount of energy required to maintain a system is far, far less than the energy required to improve the system, right? This is just basic physics. This is what we call maintenance energy. By the time that you are, say, you're at a level of fitness that you're happy with, right? It probably took a lot of time and energy to get to that place. But once you're there, it's actually relatively easy to maintain that. You just go in there, you do a little bit of, bicep curls, a little bit of your shoulder presses, and you can maintain that baseline level of fitness relatively easy. That's no problem. But if you want to improve, if you have, some weight goals that you want to hit, if you have a strength target that you're trying to hit, then you have to go in there and be doing things that are challenging you. Because if it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you. Okay, so the idea that I want you to take into the gym with you, or just into life in general here, is that it never gets easier, you just get better. So you're not going into the gym with the expectation that it's going to get easier, that it's just going to be going through the motions. And in fact, if you are going through the motions and you're finding yourself going through the gym and it's not necessarily, you're not moving more weight, you're not moving yourself through time and space faster, then you're probably not challenging yourself enough. Now let's take this metaphor one step further. Let's take it outside the gym to another domain, which this is where the idea really gets interesting. The idea being that if it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you. That means if you're sitting in a conversation, if you are hearing this from me right now and you agree with everything that I say, it's probably not going to change your perspective. It's not going to change the way that you see or move through the world, right? I'm reaffirming something that you already know. And so it's not going to change you, because you already have the idea inside of you. You already have the knowledge. Now, if I'm telling you something that you disagree with, if I'm telling you something that you're chewing on and you're going, I've never really thought about it that way, it's challenging you. You're thinking about the world, this paradigm, differently. And now that has the ability to transform you. But here's what's so crazy about this idea. And most of the information that we consume in life is just confirming things that we already believe, right? That we're already into our echo chamber. And the problem with that, again, is that if you agree with it, then it cannot change you. And so if you want to grow, if you want to improve, if you want to keep moving through life in pursuit of your greatness, just like in the way that we go to the gym, trying to get stronger, trying to move faster, trying to do whatever, right? Trying to improve. If you want to improve, that means you have to increase your diet of knowledge or information that you consume that you don't agree with, that challenges your worldview, challenges your perspective. And it might challenge you, and you might come around to either changing your perspective and saying, oh, actually, I think I agree with that more than my previous worldview. Or it might just solidify the depth and the conviction that you have in your current worldview. But in either case, if it doesn't challenge you, it cannot change you. So the message here is to get outside your zone of comfort when it comes to seeking out the opinions of other people, when it comes to consuming information. And this is not meant to be a political type of commentary by any means, but I found that in the last 25 years, we have become very polarized, politically speaking. You're either far, far left or you're far, far right, or at least that's how the media would present it, right? But the reality is most of us actually fall more in the middle somewhere. But I would encourage you, whichever side that you lean towards, even if you are in the middle, to expand your diet, expand what you're consuming, find those things, seek out those ideas that challenge you. Because if it doesn't challenge you, it won't change you. There's no reason to consume a cliche that you already agree with. It's not going to do anything for you. That idea is already inside of you. So go seeking out those little nuggets, those little treasures of ideas that you might not agree with, but in not agreeing with them, it forces you to wrestle with them, to wrestle with the idea, and hopefully improve as a thinker, as an individual, or just as a walking, talking monkey, whatever you want to say. So that's the idea for today. If it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you. Go look at your life. Ask yourself, where am I floating through the motions? In my fitness, in my friends, my family, my finances, where am I just going through the motions and doing what I've always done and therefore getting what I've always got? If you have big ambitions, big dreams for your life, and you want to keep improving, keep growing, you want to maximize your return on life, then you cannot accept the status quo. It is insufficient to get you to where you want to go. So that's going to do it for me, boys and girls. I'll see you in the next episode.